Alright guys, welcome back to the Launchpad. Today we're going to be looking at Parcelpal technology. This is OTC ticker PTNYF. You're not going to be able to trade this on Robinhood. Pretty much as always, this is going to be full service brokerages only. So if you've seen my videos before, you know I like to generally start things out with some technical analysis. And what we're going to look at right now is what I've called the coil before. And basically there are two components to a coil. You have price in a downward slope. So we can see here, we're down from a high of 34 cents to about 14 cents now. And the second part of the coil is this volume showing the opposite slope, rising slope. As you can see, that is pretty clear. We have our massive green volume bar here on right around the start of December. And if we go into the daily chart, we can see volume has been healthy. We have not seen volume go even near the levels previous to December. And that's definitely a very good sign for us on the technical side. Let's look at what Parcelpal does, some of the management, and let's just take a look at the Q3 2020 presentation. So we have here, the first thing I noticed right off the bat is that we have a business to business and business to consumer side of Parcelpal. And if you know anything about that, it's similar to Amazon. I mean, there's a lot of really successful high growth businesses that you can attribute that success to both the business to business and the business to consumer side. That gives a ton of growth opportunities for Parcelpal. Now, basically what Parcelpal is they dub themselves the Uber of things. So you have the ability to order anything, anywhere, within a couple of hours. And right now, this is a Canadian company, so they operate in a few major Canadian cities, but not in the United States yet. So as we can see here, we have the consumer side and then the business side. So on the business side, we have on-demand deliveries through business partnerships. So say a brick and mortar store that generally could not offer delivery would now partner with Parcelpal to offer same-day delivery. So let's take a look at some of the market opportunities here. We have 61% of shoppers want their order within 1 to 3 hours. Of online consumers between the ages of 18 and 34, 56% of them expect same-day delivery or faster. And let's scroll down and take a look at some of these partners. And this is pretty impressive here. We have Shopify, Amazon, London Drugs, Good Food. These are all big players and really solid partnerships. So let's take a little look at the financial profile here. As we are shown here, the company is actually making its way to cash flow positive. In this chart depiction below here, we have the yearly revenue growth, which is extremely solid, pretty much ideal. Textbook revenue growth, what you'd want to see for a company at this stage. So note they say the days of high burn are over, and if you're not aware of what high burn is, it's basically somewhat self-explanatory. It's a company just quickly burning through cash without increasing profitability or cash flow. And it's a very negative thing, and a company in high burn cannot go on in high burn for very long. So it is very good to see that we're pretty much going to get to cash flow positive here. And that's definitely one of the driving catalysts that inspired me to invest personally. So let's scroll down here and let's look at the leadership team. Now, I recommend that anyone who wants to invest in Parcelpal or is interested by this video definitely does some due diligence into Rich Wheelis. I think you'll be impressed with his past. his accomplishments. And I won't get into the specifics in this video because that would take too long, but definitely someone I like as a chief executive officer, without a doubt. So, with that being said, let's move on to this article here that I found. Parcelpal, a small cap DoorDash, looks set to achieve 3 consecutive months of profitability. Now, notice here they're calling it a small cap DoorDash. What's interesting is that really they're much more than DoorDash. DoorDash is only food oriented, and Parcelpal has the ability to be in the food market, and again, it's the Uber of things, so they are in any market. And that would be my first thing to note with this article. But what's important here is the 3 consecutive months of profitability. As we went over in the presentation, they are building a base of positive cash flow, one that will let them grow their company and do so without having to take on more loans. And that's definitely solid. So let's go back to the chart here and talk about where we might head in the short term. So if we go to the daily chart, we see we've come up quite a bit from right around 6 cents here. That was around the 25th of November. And we came up all the way to a high of just short of 17 cents. And now we've kind of seen a nice accumulation, steady floor building right around 11 cents. And so I consider this a decent buy zone for now. I see this floor of 11 cents, and I am personally buying dips around that area. I have an average cost of just below 10 cents currently. And however, it is a decently small position, which would mean that as I get more, my average cost will move up probably towards that 11 cent area. So guys, thank you for watching this episode of the Launchpad. As always, definitely do your due diligence, on this company. Form your own opinions. I am not a financial advisor. I am just a personal investor who wants to share with people why I'm getting involved in these plays. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more.